of class 11. Today our topic is The Laburnum Tree, written by Ted Hughes. It is a beautiful poem written by Ted Hughes. The laburnum tree in Hindi is known as Amaltos, and in our native Kashmiri language it is known as Alamthar. According to popular belief, its branches, its leaves, its seeds, as well as its bark is said to be poisonous. In one of its branches, there is a goldfish. Goldfish is a bird which is having yellow feathers. This bird, goldfish, has built its nest in one of its branches. Here, Ted Hughes has used the laburnum tree as a symbol of life, a symbol of our life. And he has symbolized goldfish as fluctuations or activities of our life, routine activities of our life. This is a very beautiful poem, a very short poem. Let me recite the question is it is a pattern. The laburnum tree is silent, quite still. In the afternoon yellow September sunlight, a few leaves yellowing, all the seeds fall. The poet has described the laburnum tree in autumn season. It is a beautiful sunny autumn. The laburnum tree is silent and still. There is no movement on the tree. It is laden with yellow leaves and yellow flowers in September. Since September is the season, is beginning of harvest season. Leaf fall begins in September. Leaves of the trees turn yellow and they start fall. Same is the case with laburnum tree. Its leaves have turned yellow, and because of the autumn season, and all its seeds fall. Then the second stanza, Ted Hughes describes the arrival of the goldfinch, who has been symbolized as fluctuations or momentous or activities of our life. He says, till the goldfinch there was calm and quietness on laburnum tree. Then what happened was, till there was calm and quietness till the arrival of the goldfish. Till the goldfish comes with a chim chirp. This silence, this pin drop silence displayed by the laburnum tree is broken with the arrival of the goldfish, who announces her arrival by making a twitching means involuntary movement of body, choke means summer, by making, we announce the goldfish alights on the laburnum tree, making short, high-pitched sounds. Yes. A suddenness, a startlement at a branch end. Startlement means amusement. Yes. As the goldfinch has her nest in the tree and her chicks are resting in the nest. On the mother's return, on the mother's arrival, a sudden moment, a sudden startlement, a sudden amusement stirs the tree. What shakes the tree? Stirs the tree when the goldfish, when the mother goldfish comes by announces arrival by making sound. Her chickens in the nest become alert, and what they do? In amusement, they too start chittering. Chittering is the sound of baby birds. Sound of the baby birds is known as chittering. And there is a satire in the branches of the laburnum tree. On her return, a sudden moment stirs the tree. What is that moment? It is the chittering of the baby birds. Chittering of the baby birds. Chittering of the chickens of the goldfinch. Then what happens? Then sleek as a lizard. Then sleek as a lizard. Sleek means smooth. Here, Hughes has used simile. Similes are the poetic devices which are used by poets to beautify their poems, to intensify the meaning of their poems. It is comparison by words as and like. Then sleek as a lizard, and alert and abrupt. Alert means active, abrupt means suddenly. She enters thickness, and a machine starts off chittering, and a tremor of fingers and trillings. Chittering means sound of baby birds. Is trilling means singing. Tremor means shaking, and trilling means singing. The whole tree trembles and thrills. Trembles and thrills means shakes violently. So what poet says? The chicks, when she enters, then sleek as a lizard and alert and abrupt. When goldfinch arrives by announcing her arrival, by making a twitching chirrup, there is a star in the tree, branch of the tree. Then sleek as a lizard and alert and abrupt, she enters. Then what happens? The cautious mother, she is very cautious. Sleek as a lizard means she is very cautious, like a lizard. She is very active, and abruptly means suddenly. She enters thickness. She enters the mother. The cautious mother enters the tree with great care, so that no predator can come to know that her babies are housed in the nest. She takes utmost care. Cautiously enters the tree, branch of tree. Takes great care. Looks this way or that way, so that no predator could come to know that her weak little chicks are nesting in the tree. The whole tree trembles and thrills. Here the poet has compared the alert, abrupt and sleek movement of the goldfish with that of a lizard. The movement of the goldfish, sleek, her movement is sleek, alert and abrupt. The poet has used simply, he has compared the sleek, alert and abrupt movement of goldfish with that of the lizard. Then, it is the engine of our family. The whole tree trembles and thrills. It is the engine of our family. She strokes it full and then floats out a branch in, showing her bared face, identity mark. The goldfish has been called by the poet as engine of our family. Just as the engine starts up the machine, her arrival in the nest has suddenly started up the silent machine that is nest. The young ones have started chittering and making noise. Till then, they were calm and quiet. But when she arrived, her chicks, her baby birds, they became excited and delighted. And it is only on arrival they started chittering. That is why the goldfish has been called the engine of our family. Just as the engine starts the machine, her arrival in the nest has suddenly started up the silent machine. Silent machine here is considered nest. Nest was a silent machine. But when she came, when she arrived, this machine started up. There, this machine displayed activity only when she arrived. So she is like a machine, like an engine. By feeding her young ones, she had added fuel to the machine. This machine was empty. There was no fuel in the nest. But when she came, when she entered the nest with some crumbs, with some food grains in her mouth, she fed her young ones. And in this way, by feeding her young ones, she had added fuel to the machine, machine that is nest. And as a result, the chicks now have energy to be active and make noise. After feeding her chicks, the goldfish flies up and rests on the end of the branch tree. Why? Why after feeding her young ones in the nest, goldfish leaves the nest and rests on one of the far end of the laburnum tree? there is some design in it. She wants to conceal her identity behind the yellow flowers and yellowing leaves. Thanks. Stay blessed. Have a nice day. Inshallah, remaining citizens of this lesson, as well as the poetic devices utilized by the poet in this poem, will be discussed in the next lesson. Thanks. Stay